Oh, let's talk about The Croods, The New Age, a sequel to the original movie The Croods from 2013, brought to us by DreamWorks, directed by Joel Crawford, starring Nicolas Cage, Ryan Reynolds, and Emma Stone, and plenty of other amazing actors. So, I remember seeing The Croods back when it came out, and I'm pretty sure I remember enjoying it, but I haven't seen it since, and I never really found myself thinking about it or having the urge to watch it. So when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was kind of like, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. I was like, wasn't really excited because I was like, that movie came out so long ago, why are we getting a sequel for it? And in the past, we've gotten movies like that with like Finding Dory and The Incredibles 2 and Frozen 2. Just animated movies that we got sequels to, either too far apart or they just didn't work. And they just didn't live up to the original. So that's pretty much what my expectations were for this movie. So weren't high. I wasn't really that excited. I never really watched the trailer all the way through. But I am just eager to go watch anything in theaters. So just made it a date night and went and saw it. And I'm really glad I did. Now, I would probably recommend rewatching the original or watching it if you've never seen it before. It's actually streaming on Netflix right now, so that makes it really accessible for pretty much everybody to watch it. But going in, I went and saw it without rewatching the movie, and luckily enough, the first like 5-10 minutes of the movie is actually kind of like there's like a recap of the first one, so you kind of get brought back up to speed, kind of refreshes your memory, so that was actually worked really good for me. So if you don't really remember the first one, the story was about a family of cave people who are living their lives as a really close family, doing family stuff, and then they come across this teenage boy named Guy, played by Ryan Reynolds, and it's the first person I guess they've come in contact with like ever. Emma Stone's character, being a teenage girl, falls in love with him, and they spark up a romance, and her dad, played by Nicolas Cage, is kind of dealing with it during the whole movie, trying to be, because he's being a dad, that's how parents are with their children, so it has that common theme, and that theme kind of carries right into this movie. Now, The Croods New Age kind of takes place like pretty much right after the first one, or probably a little bit after. They're living together. They're all on good terms. But now Guy or Ryan Reynolds and Emma Stone's characters want to go and live on their own. They want to go and start a new life together. And Nicolas Cage, being the dad he is, doesn't want that to happen. And that's pretty much the whole point of this movie, is Nicolas Cage grasping the idea of letting go of his daughter and letting her go and live her own life. And a lot of people can resonate with that theme. It was a good direction for this sequel to go in. It kind of rehashes elements of the original with that element, and then when the Croods come across this family called the Bettermans, the whole situation with Emma Stone coming in contact, not with a teenage boy for the first time, but a teenage girl. And they have this like teenage girl friendship, and it's actually really awesome and enjoyable, and I honestly just loved all of their interactions together. But the Bettermans, they sealed themselves off in this little like paradise where they have food and water, and the Croods have never seen a place like this before, and they find themselves inside. And that is a different kind of perspective for parents to resonate with, where these parents are sheltering their child, and they have to kind of come to grasp with the idea of letting her go and explore and become her own person and stuff. So a lot of great themes. I always love it when animated movies and kids stuff have that entertainment factor and the humor, like the kids' humor and stuff, but also have that really good story and good characters everything for the adults to enjoy as well. And I think this movie really nailed that aspect of it. And I really enjoyed it, but the entertainment aspect of this movie, it really blew me away. I was not expecting to be so entertained by this movie. I was laughing out loud. I just wanted to see more and more as the movie progressively went on, and I was kind of sad when the movie was over. Knowing that it took them this long to come out with a sequel. We probably won't get a third one anytime soon or ever. But I really liked it. The whole element of the Thunder Sisters with the moms and the daughters and the grandmother, like, teaming up. I thought they did a really good job on that kind of, like, women empowerment aspect to the story. Because, like, I really like the characters, and they really earned that aspect of being the Thunder Sisters and being able to fight and kick butt. And it was really entertaining and awesome to watch, and had me really hyped up during the third act of this movie. I really found myself enjoying this movie a lot more than I thought I would. Also, the animation I thought looks really good, because animation's always getting better and better and developing and becoming more smoother and all that stuff, and more lifelike with the way the characters interact and stuff. And I thought the animation looked really good in this movie. I think it flowed really awesome, and it was definitely a huge improvement on the original animation. I think it's on par with the rest of the like Disney movies that have come out, like Onward kind of animation level, so that's awesome. Because DreamWorks, I think, puts out some really great original stories, and they deserve, like, I know they get the love that they get because of Shrek and stuff, but like Kung Fu Panda, like one of my favorite movie trilogies of all time, they really deserve more, and they should really put out more. But yeah, that's really all that I have to say about it. I can't really think of any critiques. Yes, the rehashing stuff is kind of usually what happens with a sequel movie that's not really planned in advance. It has kind of the same elements, but I thought they did a pretty good job on working them in to this movie and being different, and work, like, it makes sense for the story, because when a parent has a child meet a significant other, they have to deal with that, and then they have to deal with the next step, so it flows, it makes sense. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking out this movie. I'm feeling it deserves a 3.5, 4 stars. I thought it was a really good movie, and hopefully you guys think the same. Let me know in the comments below if you are going to go check it out, or if you have seen anything recently that you thought was really good, or something you didn't expect to be good, but it really was. I don't know. Yeah, so The Croods, The New Age, it is playing in theaters. Go check it out.